Okie dokie.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Welcome back to Fingers Crossed.
Yeah.
2026.
2026.
How's it going for you so far?
Anything's better than 2025.
We'll take it.
Yeah. So, it's going well.
Yeah. 2025. 2020. So far, so good.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm just trying to remember. Hold on. No. I think it's going good so far.
Okay.
I'm still on holiday.
True. Yeah.
So, I still get to have a bit of fun and stuff, and I don't have to go back to work. So that's nice.
Yeah, same. I'm also on holiday,
Yes.
and I'm so thankful.
Yes. Well, how was your New Year's? Do you want to tell the people?
No, I don't want to talk about New Year's. How about you talk about your... Do you want to talk about your New Year's? Why the hell would you bring up New Year's? You don't want to talk about your New Year's.
No, I can talk about, what happened at New Year's, but not necessarily what happened at New Year's, if you know what I mean.
Megan, why don't you tell us about your New Year's?
Oh, well, it was actually, to be honest, it was very last minute. My friend John, who is here from Scotland.
Shout out, John.
We went over to the neighbour's house, and my sister eventually joined as well, and we just basically had a whole night relaxing, and they were all drinking, and it was like a karaoke machine came out eventually.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, so pretty much, I can't remember what song was playing, but we were singing along to a particular song when, midnight hit, and, I was basically like, that's it, it's midnight, we're like, what? Did all the celebrations and stuff like that, and then eventually it was like a slow, oh, wow, we're all tired now at 2 a.m. in the morning.
That'll happen.
It does. So, so then eventually 2 o'clock hit, and we decided to, call it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, thanks.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Actually, just speaking of songs on New Year's, I remember that one in Beechworth. At midnight, we were all singing Psycho Killer by Talking Heads.
Nice.
That was great. That was a great way to ring the New Year. Yeah.
The one thing I love with, scent memory or music memory or whatever it is that whenever you smell it, hear it, taste it instantly can take you back to that moment in time.
Yeah.
I love that feeling sometimes. Yeah. Depending on, hopefully if it's a good memory,
If it takes you back to trauma, then it's less fun.
Yeah, not as fun. But those ones I think will bring back good memories. I have so many videos of the neighbours just basically being completely drunk and having a wonderful time. And
nice.
Yeah, so it was really fun in that regard. But
cool.
Good times.
Nice.
And then, of course, it's my sister's birthday on New Year's Day. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah, so then eventually I think not a lot of things were open, obviously. So we pretty much just hung around the town and then we eventually went out for dinner.
Okay.
So
nice.
It was a pretty chill, nice way to start the new year, to be honest.
Cool.
Yeah.
Like it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway.
All right.
So
anyway, we both went away.
We did. And you actually came to the place that I was at.
I sure did.
Yeah. That was so cool because, to be honest, I never would have thought that you would be in that area, come past.
Oh, yeah. So, we both went away.
Yes.
So, you were in Coffs Harbour with your mum and I went to Brisbane with my dad.
You did. She did.
Sure did. And so I asked Meg, I was like, how about we do our top 5 highlights and lowlights?
Yeah, because we had them.
We sure did.
We definitely had them.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
Yeah, look, I think there was lessons that were learnt.
Yes.
Yep. And experiences experienced.
Yes.
Which is always good.
Yeah.
However.
It was good fun. Mostly fun.
Yeah, look, it was. I think overall, I'm going to look back at the holiday as something fun and enjoyable.
For sure.
Yeah.
Me too.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. I'm so keen for you to tell the story. I can't wait.
It's all weaved in. Okay. Do you want to start with highlights?
Yeah, start with the good stuff.
Yeah, start with the good stuff.
Okay.
Do you want to start?
Yeah. Okay. Well, my last one was I put nature/gardening.
Okay.
Because I don't know if anyone knows this about me, but probably. I love nature. I love trees. I love being outdoors. I love it all. And I got to garden because my mother has a very large property, so it needs a lot of maintenance. So I got to be there and, help out and plant some stuff. And I bought some plants and I got to do it. It was just, so good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Because, a lot of people... the downside of having a big property is the maintenance.
Yeah.
But for you, that's an upside.
Well,
that's actually a highlight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be honest, I'm looking forward to having more more. Because it's just, I know for a lot of people, it's a lot of work. And it is, don't get me wrong, it's very physically laborious and stuff like that. But Like, I get to my mum's and I'm like, oh, I could do this and I could do that. And there's so many opportunities and so many things that I could do. And I love it. I just love it.
That's cool.
And then I think also where it is as well, the nature part. Like, because you get to go down to the beach every day and you get to go swim every day. And it's just like, there's just so much of it and it's so pretty. And
the Central Coast is beautiful.
I love it.
Yeah.
Big fan. Big fan.
Which actually surprises me because I think I even said this when I was up there. I was like, I'm surprised that you like it because of the humidity and like, I know it's like subtropical.
Yeah. Yes. I'm not a big fan of the humidity or the heat.
Yeah. Because I'm like, it's hot and humid.
Yes.
So I was like, what?
Not a fan. However, ideal. I complain.
Yeah, of course.
Ask John how many times I complained.
Yeah.
All the time. Every day.
No, because like I told you, like as I was driving on the freeway, like I remember putting my windows down because I was like, I just want to see, like, can I just get some relief?
Yes.
And then like once you hit a certain point, there is no relief.
There is none.
No,
and especially if you go inland, oh my God, it got
interesting,
hot and disgusting, which I'll talk about probably later.
Okay.
In one of my dislikes. But
gotcha. We'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
Stay tuned.
Yeah. But it was just, I loved it. I loved the gardening. There is one downside of the gardening, which I'll mention later. Later. But it's one of those things. My mum wants to create a bigger garden out the front of her house, and it's just like being able to make that and do all that. And
that's really cool.
I love it. I'm so happy with it.
Wow. Imagine if you became like a landscape architect like type deal.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I could design gardens and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. I mean, like, I know you do, like, doing the practical stuff, but I'm like, I wonder if you could, like, design them as well.
Yeah, I could. I could imagine.
Yeah.
And it's funny because one of the neighbours is a horticulturist, so he's got a lot of plant knowledge as well. So, like, even his wife, actually, they work together. So I can get all, like, these little bits of information, and I'm like, I'm just, like, filling up my memory bank.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So cool.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Cool.
What about yours?
Okay, number 5 for me, because it's all in order, because of course.
Yeah, obviously for me, no.
Okay, number 5 was I love bridges. Sorry?
All right.
Yep.
This is one thing I did not know. I want to point out every bridge now. Erica, look.
Yeah, like slight bridge. No, I kind of forgot. And then, like, as I was driving, like, on the Hume in the Pacific.
Yes.
There's lots of bridges.
There's lots of bridges.
Really nice bridges.
Oh, there's the Mooney one. When you go down after Sydney and you go down Mooney.
Oh, yeah, I love that.
And, like, you get to look out and there's, like, on either side there's the back. It just... Ooh.
That was stunning.
Loved that. Every single time I go through that, Yeah. Yeah.
That, but also between New South Wales and Queensland, there's a couple of bridge tunnels and they're like through hills. Like they've actually cut into hills and built a bridge through them and they are stunning.
Oh.
Like I was like, whoa.
I don't think I've been through these.
Because I guess you haven't driven all the way up to Queensland.
No.
They are beautiful. Like almost like, remind me of like The Hobbit. Like cut into like hills.
Sure.
But like really, really, really beautiful.
All right.
Yeah.
I've now actually got to go up to, well, maybe.
Don't put yourself out.
Yeah. It's like if I go through, cool.
Worth a day trip.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's not far.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Anyway,
you love bridges.
Yeah, I love bridges. So I got to drive over them and see them. And then also I drove through Sydney and I saw some bridges there as well. And
they've got a couple of bridges in Sydney.
Yeah. They've got a couple.
Yeah, like
you might know one.
You might have heard it. I don't know.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was great.
Oh, that's so
I really
fun.
enjoyed that.
Oh, I like that.
I was like, oh, cool. It was good I was alone.
It's one of those things. It's like, oh, wow, you are a bit
embarrassing.
Of a nerd. Yeah.
Anyway, that's fine.
We can appreciate that. Yeah.
Thank you.
I just love the face you made. You're like, yeah, a bridge.
All right, I'm going to stop. Okay, what's the next one?
Just the face. The face is going to be in my memory bank for a while. Okay. How's the makeup? Has I smudged it?
Let's listen. Touch up.
Anyway,
yeah,
my
back to
number
it.
4
Yeah.
is the beaches / swimming.
Yeah, for sure.
So, beaches, stunning. Oof.
I believe it, and I'm shattered I didn't go.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised.
I just forgot. Like, I think I was just so focused on driving
Yeah.
that I was like, I've got to get places.
Especially on the way up, for sure.
Yeah, on the way up.
Because you didn't have a lot of time.
No, but on the way down, I really wish I'd gone to the beach with you. Yeah. Anyway, that's fine.
You really missed out.
Oh, well.
Oh, well. Yeah, but the beaches, and then pretty much because there's so many lovely beaches and so many dog beaches that I've now discovered.
Yeah.
Yeah, got to go swim every morning. And it's so, so lovely. Especially when it's really hot and you don't have aircon. It's like a nice way to get that cool reprieve. And so basically we'd just go to the beach every morning and go for like a swim for an hour. My dog eventually would be like, I'm bored, guys, let's go. So then, of course, we had to go.
Yeah,
But,
fair. Fair.
I would definitely recommend, if you're in the Coffs Harbour area, go to the beaches. It's so good. Especially because a lot of the beaches are attached to a lot of tidal rivers. And so, you know, you can either, obviously, if the tide's in or out, whatever. There's one particular place that you can go and you basically get either dragged out to the sea or you get dragged back in, whichever way the tide's going. And it's a nice little, like...
Oh, okay.
Not a ride, but, you know.
Yeah.
That kind
Cool.
of vibe.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
Cool.
It was really fun. I loved it.
Okay, number 4 is I went to Sydney and I got to see my friend Ruby.
Hey!
Yeah, so we've been like friends online for years and years and years. This was our first time actually meeting in person.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, so it was really nice. And yeah, like she lives in Picton in
Yes.
New South Wales, which is like one of the oldest towns and like has a bunch of history. Like people go to like the cemetery that we park there.
Ooh, there's a
and
bee.
Hi, Kitty.
Hi, bee.
Nice.
She's like,
Bunny,
whoa,
bunny.
that woman's here.
Don't be silly. She doesn't recognise you.
So who are you again?
Yeah. Picton, yeah. So it's like this old, I don't know, one of the oldest settlements in New South Wales / Australia, I guess.
Cool.
Because of the first fleet, blah, blah, blah. So, like, the cemetery, like, people actually go there and, like, there's, like, QR codes that you can, like, scan and, like, listen to people's stories and stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah, because, like, we were there late at night and then, like, a family came out, like, 2 kids, 2 parents, and they were, like, going over the graveyards.
Ghost. I was like,
No.
what?
No. So there's a hotel there that's, like, the most haunted in Australia, and she wanted me to stay there, and I was like, absolutely not.
No.
Yeah.
We know Erica with ghosts, and
No, thank you.
they're not compatible.
No, we're not.
My number 3, the fact that my friend John was there.
Yeah!
And then getting to see all my friends and family as well.
Yes.
So that was really cool. Getting to show John around, getting to show him what, you know, all the towns, where I was born, stuff like that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, I saw it too.
And you too.
Yeah.
Of course. But yeah, getting to see, like, show that off and be a bit more of a tourist, because I'm like, I usually go up there and I just sort of do everything, not necessarily, like, cheaply, but...
No,
basically.
But, I mean, like, you just go and, like, live there, like, normal.
Yeah, as if, like, it's not necessarily like I'm not going to go to, like, a zoo or a sanctuary or, you know, the Big Banana, which is what Coffs Harbour's known for. You know, I don't sort of do those things. I just tend to go to the beach or go home and then garden.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was interesting having it from a different perspective as well. And also you're getting to see it from that perspective as well, sort of someone who's seen it for the first time and gets to have that, oh, my God, wow, this is actually a really nice place.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah. Cool, thanks.
Yep. Okay, so number 3 is I forgot I actually love road trips and driving through small towns. I mean, like I like driving. Like everyone knows that I like driving.
But I've heard
like,
you complain so many times about I wouldn't drive more than 3 hours,
I
blah,
know.
blah, blah.
No, I know.
So now I'm like, what?
But I think the car you're in changes it.
Totally.
Because I've always had small cars previously, and now I have a big one. And I was like, I love this. I actually love road trips. And when I got back, I was like keen to drive more.
Whoa.
I know.
I'm the opposite. I've got back and I'm like, I don't want to drive at all.
Right.
Give myself a week off.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I support you when you're driving.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love driving. Love road trips.
Yeah.
We had the
Love the car.
Love the car. Had tunes cranking.
Yes.
Yeah. In
Yes.
fact, like people said, listen to podcasts and audiobooks and stuff like that. I was like, I'll fall asleep.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I had just tunes the whole time.
Wow.
Yeah. So I pretty much like half the road trip was me listening to Everyone's a Star, Fully Evolved by 5 Seconds of Summer. Love that album. Love that album.
I did listen to it.
Oh, yeah?
I did.
Yeah. It's not for you. Or part of it.
No. Oh, actually, you know what? I'll get you because you'll insert this picture here. Okay. But there's a particular pub that we went to that's very famous for, what's his name? Slindusty. Okay. Anyway, so we were in the pub. We were having some lunch, you know, small town country pub, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then look who's also visited the pub.
Hey! 5 Sauce?
5 Sauce.
Nice.
2 of the guys, apparently, like, years ago. I think it's those 2.
Oh, hey, Ashton and Callum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They actually had come and visited the pub.
Cool.
So, not to brag, but I've seen, like, the place that they've been close to, like, 10 years ago.
Great.
Yeah.
Wow. Talk about 6 degrees of separation.
Right. Actually. And also, actually, you know what? I actually got to see Brian Brown.
Oh.
Yeah.
In person?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Because he lives...
in Coffs.
Yeah, he lives in the area, the Nambucca Valley region.
Yeah.
And we were at the local pool, and he was also down at the local pool.
Cool.
And my sister was like, that's Brian Brown. I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then she tried to say it to John, and John's like...
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is. And she's like, oh, he was in Cocktail, which is like a movie from the 80s. And so we looked up his resume, his sort of, what is it? Discography. Filmography. And, you know, we're trying to go through the movies. He's like, no. Like, there's Australian classics like Gallipoli and whatever else. You know, insert movies here. And then there was another one. He was in Along Came Polly, apparently. He was like, I've seen this one.
I just cannot imagine telling a foreigner Brian Brown.
You
know, like, no one's going to get that.
No, like, I mean, he's been in a lot of international movies and stuff like that, but I think it's just, it hasn't been like a Hugh Jackman or a insert Australian male actor here.
Yeah.
You know, Russell Crowe.
Even like a Richard Roxburgh. You know, he's been in stuff.
I thought he was a Kiwi.
Oh, is he?
I have no idea. Maybe he's not.
All right. Well, we've claimed him, surely.
Yeah. I mean, we do that anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, so we got to see him.
There you go.
Didn't actually like introduce myself because he's he's one of the locals. You know, you don't make a big fuss. That type of thing. You know.
Of course, yeah.
But yeah, Noel's that was really funny. So yeah, Brian Brown.
I was driving through Coffs and I was like, as if I didn't see Chris Hemsworth.
I know.
Yeah.
No, he's up in Byron Bay.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, my mistake.
That's probably why you didn't see him.
That's probably why.
Yeah. Wrong town.
My bad. Next time, Chris. I'll catch you there. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Totally.
Just speaking of towns, though.
Yeah.
So I really enjoyed the road trip and then also driving through small towns. Saw some, I think I told you, like, I prefer regional Victoria to regional New South Wales. In terms of the townships.
Yeah.
Like, we can talk, I mean, well, the nature varies, but like going through regional towns, like, there's just so many pretty towns in Victoria.
Yeah, I would agree.
And like, my personal favourite was Euroa. That was so pretty. I like was driving through it and I was like, I get why people live here. And also I saw that like the Carols by Candlelight was the night before.
Oh.
I was like, I can't believe I missed the Carols by Candlelight in
By one day.
Yeah. By like 12 hours.
Oh, that sucks.
Ridiculous.
Ah, boo.
Anyway, yeah. So catch them this year maybe.
There's actually one town I could take you to that I think you'll really appreciate.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm down.
Yeah. I mean, it's in New South Wales though.
That's fine.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, okay.
Anyway, I'm done talking. Your next one?
Oh, yeah. So, number 2 or 3? 2.
Yeah.
My number 2 was I got to visit the town of Megan. It was such
photos here.
Please insert photos here. They're so beautiful. Stunning place. Absolutely stunning. Yeah, because, like, when I Googled it, there was a few things. And I thought, oh, okay, like, it might be a bit of a developed, like, there might be something, like a shop. There was nothing. Absolutely nothing. So basically there was a school for like 10 years that has since obviously been torn down and it's now a private residence. There's a Telstra tower. So we have a phone box. There's a hall. Got a hall. There was there was also a basketball court that has basically had like metre-high weeds in it. So
also love how you're talking about this place like you own it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
it's the town of Megan. It is mine.
Yeah, of course.
But still, beautiful town. Beautiful. We then had to go wherever we were going, and then pretty much for like 30 k's we're on a dirt road, and that was terrifying because we also had to go down the mountain on a dirt road. Nice. With other cars coming up, and you're just like, whoa, this is testing my strength and resolve.
Yeah. Off-roading.
Yeah, woo! Yeah. But beautiful town.
Beautiful town.
Would I visit?
Worth it.
Would I visit again?
So my number 2 is that I got to see you and John, obviously.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah. But, yeah, okay.
That was a real highlight, honestly.
I agree. I really appreciated that.
Yeah.
The fact that you actually got to stop in and see what I know and what I talk about all the time.
For sure.
Yeah.
It was lovely to, have some context.
And put face to the name type of vibe.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But it was, nice to obviously stop in and see you. I mean, I got there really late. I'll talk about that later. That's going to be on lowlights.
Yes.
But I got to see you, and even just seeing you then, I felt so much better.
Oh, good.
Yeah, and then in the morning, we got to hang out, got a photo with John. That was really lovely.
Yep.
That was great. And then on the way back, just seeing you, it's like when you see someone, it's just a relief.
Yes.
Yeah. I just felt this sense of relief.
Aw, that's lovely.
Yeah. So that was great.
Yeah, good.
And also, lovely to see John. I was thinking about it yesterday because we went and played golf.
Yep.
And, we went to a golf driving range.
Yeah, the driving range.
Yeah.
Trying to practice our swing. Turns out.
It's not good. I was watching his back. He is rock solid, so precise in his movement.
Well, he's also been doing it for 20 years. Yeah. So you'd hope so.
Yeah, he was born with a 9-iron in his hand.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah, pretty much, to be honest, pretty much.
So,
it was either that or sailing, I think. So his dad chose golf.
Well, anyway, I was thinking about it yesterday, and yes, he's a super posh person, whatever, but he's such a sort of unassuming person.
Yeah.
Very humble and non-judgmental, very open-hearted, open-minded.
Yeah.
I never feel self-conscious around John. It's just very relaxed.
Yeah, I would agree.
He's just a very, very kind person.
Yeah.
And it's nice to be around someone like that.
Yeah, I would agree. And specifically a man too.
For sure.
Which is...
For sure.
Uncommon. Yeah.
Yeah, John's just chill.
Very chill.
Yeah.
That's one thing I did realise that I hadn't once felt self-conscious at all or uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But no, he is. He's very lovely. Yeah. Very, very lovely.
Yeah.
Able to small talk people, which I'm very appreciative of.
He really can.
He really can.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I don't care for it.
No.
But he can, and so I let him do it.
Yes. Yes,
and
he
I
can.
just do my own thing.
Yep.
So, great.
It's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, that was really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, my number 1 was seeing you.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Great minds.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Because I was, like you said, it was really nice just to have that, even though it was a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Literally the whole time that we got to see each other was a couple of hours. But it just really helped.
Aww.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Well, yeah, I think because I know just seeing you, it's easy. There's no pressure. There's no...
No.
I don't know. It's just you can be yourself. You don't have to tense. Sometimes you're around some family members or a certain friend or something. You don't necessarily fully relax.
Yeah.
And be your full self.
Yes.
And I can with you. And it's just we don't even talk about probably anything of much note. Oh, we probably do.
Well, I mean, it's just the podcast, but
yeah,
off the record,
off pod stuff that we can talk about. But yeah, it's relaxed and easy, and it's it's we never not have something to talk about.
Yeah,
we're always talking about something.
Always,
anything. Even if it's absolutely mundane and stupid, but it's still something.
Something.
The train of thought is always churning.
For sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have I think we're very relaxed around each other.
Yeah, I would agree.
That's what I mean. It felt like a relief seeing you,
Yes.
It's I can just relax for a second.
Yes.
I
don't have to, put on a bit of a, not a pretense. I don't know the right way to word it, but yeah, it's just you can be really relaxed.
Yeah, you don't have to be on.
No.
Yeah.
No, and I
love
love that.
It's really nice. And I think in that setting, we were both around family, you do kind of have to be on a little bit. You can't be fully yourself.
Yeah.
So you just let go. A little reprieve.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, see you, come up, and then leave again. That was sad. But it was actually funny because I think like a couple of days afterwards, my aunt actually asked, was like, oh, when's your friend coming? I said, oh, she's already been and gone.
Yeah. Missed her.
Yes, because as we'll explain later, there was obviously a reason. But
Yeah. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So what's your number one?
My number one, is
drum roll.
I saw my dad.
Wow. Wow, your dad's above me. That's a bit rude.
I'm sorry. It's just because I see him less frequently. Yeah.
Whatever.
So anyway, like...
But how often do you get to see me in the Nambucca Valley region?
Never, actually.
Exactly.
Really, first time ever.
See?
So I've got to swap these around.
Exactly. Yeah. Dad's number 2, I'm number 1.
All
that's
right.
fine.
I've changed my mind.
Yeah. Not out of any force at all.
Whatever. Anyway.
But seeing your dad.
Yeah, seeing my dad. And specifically, I got Christmas Day with him.
Yeah.
And
lovely.
It was lovely.
First time in a while, wouldn't it
be? Yeah.
Wow.
Long time. I can't remember the last Christmas I had with him. Probably at least a decade.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely then.
Yeah, and like we just like played games the whole day.
Nice.
Got my ass handed to me in chess.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Uno because I was like, whoa.
Oh, no. I handed his ass to him in Uno.
Nice.
Don't even worry about that.
But also, doesn't your dad play chess like a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like internationally ranked for a bit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He's like quite good at chess.
Yeah, he's okay.
Yeah. And I'm very out of practice and I was like, this is embarrassing. So like
really got to lift your game.
Yeah. Like I think I've beaten him twice in my life. Like once when I was a child. And
nice.
Thank you.
Love that.
Thank you.
Love that.
Yeah, cheers. But I was playing a lot at that time. So
well, yeah.
Yeah, that. And then also one time at my birthday, like 10-ish years ago, he was drinking a bit though.
Oh.
He had had a couple of beers and he slipped and I was like,
Doesn't
pounced.
matter.
Pounced.
Doesn't matter. It still counts.
Still counts.
Still counts.
Yeah, he was right to drive. So.
Yeah, exactly. If he's still under the legal limit.
That's it. Yeah, that's a win. A win is a win.
A win is a win.
Yep.
Dad.
Yep.
Yeah.
But anyway, like, we were playing chess and, like, I have no strategy. Like, my strategy is just attack. I've got no defense. So that works with most people.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
But the thing is, like, my dad actually knows what he's doing. So that didn't go well, obviously.
Yeah.
But anyway, I was just attacking and he was like, oh, so early in the morning for violence. And I was like, I'm always violent. And he was like, see, it's this kind of stuff I miss.
Yeah. Aww.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that, and then also we watched some movies. Like, he made me watch Black Bag on Netflix. Have you heard of that?
No.
It's like a spy movie. It has Michael Fassbender and Cate Blanchett.
Okay.
It was pretty good. Like, not really like my bag, but like, yeah, sorry. No pun intended. But yeah, it was good. Like, almost like a play.
Okay.
It was like watching a play.
Cool.
Very well acted.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, Cate Blanchett.
Yes.
Not surprised.
Yes. So that, and then I got to pick the next movie. So then I picked Past Lives. Have you seen Past Lives?
No.
Past Lives, it's like a Korean-American film that came out a few years ago, and it's like extremely depressing. Don't watch it unless you're like in a good mental space. But like, it's very good.
Okay.
Anyway, the point is like, it's like a love story, but not. I can't give away the plot. I don't want to give it away. But whatever, it's sad. Love story, but sad. And anyway, so then I made my mum watch it. Like, I made everyone I know watch it, apart from you, obviously, because I wouldn't do that to you.
I think, thanks.
Yeah. No, I just mean because it's really depressing.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah. But then I made my dad watch it, and then he loved it. And
course.
we were having a chat afterwards. And so we brought up past loves. Because you know how my dad was like, he's never gotten back together with an ex-girlfriend?
Yes.
Yeah. So it turns out, because we were talking about the movie, he's only ever been in love once, which was when he was a teenager.
And it wasn't your mum.
Shut up. Shh.
I feel if people will remember that episode. Cut back too.
To be fair, I asked Mum about it and she was like, yeah, that's fair. Because she didn't love him either. I mean, like, they loved each other, but they weren't like in love.
Yeah. Yes. It's sort of one of those like, oh, hey, I'll be with you for a couple of years type of love, not the I want to be for the rest of my life type of love.
Yeah, kind of like friends with benefits.
Yeah.
But married.
And a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, so your dad had the one love.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, would you have gotten back together with her? And he was like, oh, yeah, for sure.
Wow.
I was like, I knew you were full of shit, old man.
Wow.
I knew it. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
What a liar.
Exactly.
What an absolute liar.
Exactly.
Can't trust a word he says anymore.
Exactly. Because he lies to himself.
Yeah, well, yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
So why did he say that he would never get back with anyone if he would get back with her?
Because she's the only one he ever loved.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's really concerning that he's been married multiple times and is currently...
He loves her. Like, he loves my stepmom, but it's
not
different.
in love. Okay.
No. He's been in love once, and I think it maybe really traumatized him, maybe.
I mean, it's fair enough. It can be.
Yeah. I mean, we talked about it, and it was traumatic.
Okay.
Yeah, because there was a whole, like, communist thing. We'll talk about that later.
You know, the usual...
Political tensions, you know how it is.
Yeah, you know, the usual communism issue of love and communism.
For sure. That's how most relationships break down.
Exactly.
Yeah. Stalin gets involved, all of that.
Bloody Stalin, ruining relationships since 1918? When was he born?
At some point.
At some point in the last century or two.
Yeah. Yes. Give or take.
It's going to say millennia, but no, that's too far.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so that was good. That was revealing. That was a revealing conversation. That, and then I also made my dad watch Fleabag, and he loved it. Right?
Nice. I love Fleabag.
Season 2.
So
Season 2.
good. Oh,
Yeah.
with the hot priest.
Yeah,
season.
Hot Priest. Season 1, too sad. And I don't think that funny. Season 2 is the best. So we watched most of that, and he kept falling asleep, so I was like, we can stop. But he was loving it. And I was like, yeah.
It's fair enough. It is a very good season.
Right?
Like, it's
yeah.
very, very good.
It's very good.
It's very good.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can say very good more often. It's very good.
It's very good.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good score of 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5.
5 out of 5.
Yeah.
A very good
Yeah.
score.
Like, I made him watch the first episode. I was like, if you don't like it, we don't have to keep watching. And he was like, no, I'm loving this. Let's keep going.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah.
I'm glad that he liked it.
Yeah.
It's such a good show.
It is so good.
Or very good.
Very good.
Very good.
Low lights. Let's start whinging.
Yeah. Oh, whinging is... Oh, God, it's going to be so good. My worst... was on the way up. We stopped at a place called Raymond Terrace.
Ugh. I hate it already.
Yes, well, I did too because it was 44 degrees by the time we got there. And if anyone's ever experienced 44 degrees,
I have. Gross.
So
Awful.
awful.
But was
hot.
it humid?
No, it was very dry heat.
Okay, all right.
So it wasn't as bad,
Yeah.
I guess, in
Yeah.
some regard. But it was still just miserable because
Yes.
it's just hot. Even in the shade, it's just hot.
Yes. Yes.
Like
It's like being in an oven.
very much like being in an oven. And so we had stopped to go get some lunch and let the dogs out to, pee, walk, whatever.
Yeah.
But even still, like, we couldn't really do anything. It was just
too
hot.
hot.
It was just so hot. And, of course, the week that I went up, it was like a heat wave. So it was like, 30-something, 35 degrees every day. And I'm like, I conk out at like 25
Yeah.
in summer.
That's true.
So the heat specifically was
yeah.
my least favourite.
Fair enough.
I know I went up north in summer, but still, I want to complain.
Number 5. I broke down crying 6 times on the first day. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bit shit.
Yes. So it started, like, firstly, I had a lot of trouble leaving. Like, I was really sad leaving my cat, Bee, specifically, because she's, like, so codependent on me.
Yes.
So,
And you have become a little bit codependent with her.
yeah, but then I was fine when I was away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just the initial leaving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just initially leaving because I was like, I'm her whole world, you
Yeah.
know? So that was really hard. Like, I kept crying.
Yep,
So I
fair.
left too late. That was stupid. That cost me time.
I think I did see it like 6 or 6:30 where you were, and I was like, oh, she's behind.
Yes. I was crying.
Yeah, fair.
Because I woke up at 4, I told you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were awake, however.
I was awake, I was ready, got everything packed, but then, yeah. Whatever. So that, and then I started crying on the way up because I couldn't get the charger to work. That was really stressful. I realised that my car, basically, I love my car, it's great, but it's not compatible with Tesla chargers.
Yeah, that doesn't sound surprising. Tesla to me reminds me of Apple,
For sure.
you know?
But it's actually a BYD fault.
Oh.
So basically what happened is 2023 models and earlier aren't compatible with Tesla chargers because they made like a change in 2024. So cars beyond that are compatible, but before that aren't. You have to go get them
yours is
fixed.
before.
Mine's 2023.
Oh.
So and the thing is, in the country, the majority of the chargers are Tesla.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, if you have a Tesla, you're set.
Yeah, you're
There's charges everywhere.
That's why I see Teslas always on the highways.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I was regretting not getting a Tesla big time. Yeah, so I broke down crying because I couldn't get my car to charge, and I was really worried that I would be stranded. So then I switched from Google Maps to Waze, and I had this setting on.
I know where it's going.
Yeah, avoid motorways and toll roads, because I have that on in the city, because that's fine.
Yeah.
But in the country, it's a bad idea.
Yeah.
So it took me like off-road.
Yep.
And I mean, like, it was still like a paved road, but like off the motorway, off the Hume.
Where you could do like 100 to 110.
Yeah. Well, you could do 100 like or beyond on this road, but it was like a lane and a half. And like, I was driving on this road for, I want to say like at least 40 to 50 minutes. Wow. And there were periods where I wouldn't see another car for like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And I was like, if anything goes wrong, I'm fucked.
Yes.
Yes.
Correct.
Fucked.
Yes.
So that happened. And then also I drove over a snake. And that was my first time ever seeing a snake in the wild.
Not great.
It was awful. I started crying.
Which, fair enough.
Fair enough.
But then I was like, maybe that's a way to end 2025 in the snake year.
You did say that it was like symbolic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very symbolic.
Very symbolic. But I was like, you know, that could have been like my cousin, you know, thrice removed.
We don't know.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, for context, Megan's a dragon, I'm a snake.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if anyone
So
is into Chinese astrology.
Yeah, because I was like, that's my brethren. So I was really upset.
Fair. That's totally fair.
Thank you. Then I had like a positive breakdown. I was like, I get to see my dad. I haven't seen him in a year, blah, 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 blah. And then also, so I got to Goulburn. Megan knows this story. Got to Goulburn. And I was in, like, I'll put up a photo or video or whatever, but I was in, like, a floor-length, like, maxi dress, had compression socks on underneath, and I was charging at this petrol station, and it was, like, yeah, petrol station, and they just had a couple of chargers there. And there's this guy in a ute, like, filling up his car.
Not uncommon.
Not uncommon, and I'm used to people looking at me when I'm charging because they're like, what's going on? It's an electric car, blah, blah, blah. That's fine.
Something new and different.
For sure, so I didn't, like, pay much attention. But anyway, he filled up his car, was staring at me, and then once he was done, drove past really slowly and catcalled me. He yelled out slut and had this like shit-eating grin as he was looking at me, driving past me, and I just kind of like was like, what?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? And he just like drove off and was like so happy and like proud of himself. And luckily, like, there was this older man, like this older, extremely gay man, like doing like recycling bottles, you know, those things.
Yep.
And he kind of saw the whole thing go down, and he came over. He didn't mention anything about it, but he just started talking to me about my car. And started talking about charging, and he was kind of like trying to cheer me up. And he just like had a little bit of a chat and then went off, and that made me feel, I don't know, sentimental, and I like had a big cry about that too, because I was like, that was so nice.
That was so nice.
Yeah, like such a like a human moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was very much like the whole trip for you, really, wasn't it?
Very human.
Very human.
But that specifically was so Australian. The fact that he didn't mention anything, he was just like glazed over that. He was like, let's talk about something else.
Yeah.
Sweep it under the rug.
Yeah, whereas I would go up to people and be like, are you okay?
Yeah.
Like, that guy, what an ass.
Yeah.
I would mention it.
Yeah.
And sometimes, to be honest, I've noticed that people prefer you to mention it because they don't necessarily want to bring it up.
Yeah, maybe I should have. I was kind of in shock though.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, I was just like, what's going on? Like, this guy's yelled at me, now another guy's talking to me. What? Like, I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, it's not every day you get called a slut either.
No, that doesn't happen to me very often.
No, because like you had mentioned it, and I was like, oh, were you showing ankle? Like, what were you doing? And you're like, no, I had compression socks on. I was like, were you showing clavicle? Like, what's going on here? Because I saw the dress that you were wearing, and I was like,
yeah.
I don't know. I feel sometimes men just have the audacity and they take it, you know?
Yeah, but I was just like, this dude obviously has nothing to do in his life. Like, he lives in Goulburn, firstly, like, fail all around.
She's not a fan of Goulburn if people will believe it.
It's fine. It's a fine town. It's just that I drove through nice towns, and so Goulburn, comparatively, was, like, not that great.
Fair enough. That's totally
fair
enough.
Sorry to the good people of Goulburn. I'm sure there are some there. Actually, I met one. One of them was nice.
One specifically.
Other one was a cunt.
Yeah.
You know.
So out of the two that she's met, 50-50.
Mixed bag, Goulburn.
Real mixed bag. Yeah, I know. It's. I mean, I've been there a few more times. I haven't necessarily actually been around the town. I've just sort of stayed in the hotel and left.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, from the main street that I see and the houses I see around, they're pretty.
Yeah, I had a look at on real estate, and there were some expensive places, and I was like, why are people paying that much to live in Goulburn? It was very confusing, but people do.
I don't know.
I'm like, you can buy a house in Hawthorne for that much. I don't get it.
I know. I'm also just thinking, like, it's 2 hours away from Sydney.
Yeah.
As well. So it's not, like, close to the, or, you know, sort of far. Like, if it's like an hour away, I can kind of understand.
Yeah.
Especially if you get large property. Whatever. Anyway, I don't know.
No, and also just thinking of amenities. I mean, like, I'm sure there's a hospital nearby, but I wonder how far it is from Wagga Wagga, because they had a really good hospital. I drove through Wagga Wagga. That was one of the places. I should put that on my highlights.
I do remember you talking about the hospital. I was like, oh, okay.
No, but it was crazy. Like, this, like, town. like, picture, like, a town that's like a suburb, just like a big suburb, like Thomastown.
Okay.
Do you know Thomastown? Like, a bit of industrial, a bit of mix. Or Essendon.
Yep.
You know, like a bit of a mix of like industrial and housing.
Sure.
But then this town, which is pretty much just a suburb, you drive in the middle and the Austin Hospital is there.
Wow.
Like, it was huge and like brand new.
I would say they've obviously had a need for it.
I suppose so,
A need for an upgrade to a hospital. I guess maybe they're like one of the regional hospitals that, you know, other towns get flown to, that type of situation.
It must be like a good like central point.
Yeah, that's the only thing that I can sort of think of, because like very random,
but I was like, okay, cool,
yeah, we'll take it. Okay, my next one would be the bugs. There were so many bugs, and obviously because you're in the middle of very I'd say regional to rural New South Wales.
Yes,
there's a lot of the nature. And the nature like to come in the house, which I know a lot of people who live out in the country will understand. Not for me, personally.
Yes.
I respect their need to be in the ecosystem. I respect their need to be in nature.
Their role. The
role that they play. Just don't be in my space or on me.
Yes.
That's all I ask.
Yeah, so I went to your house. And I just needed to pee, and I literally, the first thing I see, I close the door, and there's a roach like this big in the house. And I was like, Megan. No.
I was like, yeah. And then actually another night, there was a spider that was probably like about that big. It was disturbing. And then there's like, there was one night where actually when I went to go not pick you up, but go to the street. Yeah. My car had a spider web attached to it, so I had to go the other way around. And then when I was going towards the road, there was another spider web that I had to go through. And I was just like, why is there so many spiders? What is going on here? It was like I got it, but it just was not for me.
That's the thing, like, you love nature, but then bugs are part of nature.
I know. Yeah. I'm well aware. Because, like, there's the thing, like, most of the time the bugs tend to just, like, keep to themselves. Yeah. And that's great. Except for one, which we'll mention later. But at the same time, like, it's one of those things. I don't like it, but I understand I have to, you know.
You're in their space.
I'm in their space. So it's sort of like I only have so much power to hold.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's fine. That's enough for the bugs.
So my next low light was I was awake for 22 hours straight. The first day.
Yeah.
That was...
terrible idea. Bad. Not good.
I guess...
abort. Don't do it again.
No, never again. Never again. But also, I guess, like, you said, like, driving from Melbourne to Coffs Harbour, like, it's possible, but not advisable.
Yes.
In an electric car like mine, absolutely not.
Don't do it.
Absolutely not.
Yes, because I think it's, like, if you don't stop, like, don't stop at all for petrol, nothing for food, nothing like that, 14 to 15 hours.
Okay.
Roughly.
Wow.
Yeah. And so if you stop, get food, stretch your legs, rest, whatever.
If I was in a petrol car, I think it would be fine.
Yeah, totally. If it was in a petrol car, you could have done it.
Because it's like 5-10 minutes. Like, and you're done.
Yes.
On your way.
However, you're obviously electric.
I'm an electric, so it's just not the same. I mean, like, in some ways it's good because it forces you to stop. I think that's actually part of the reason why I enjoyed the drive, because I had to stop so often, so it didn't feel long. Yes. Because it's like, well, every 2 hours I'm stopping anyway.
Yes, so, and to be honest, I think 2 hours is a good amount of time.
I think so too.
Because I think from experience, anything more than 2 hours just feels like it's dragging, and you know, it's like in a plane. Yeah. You know.
Well, that's why I had the compression stockings.
Smart.
Yeah.
It's a very smart idea.
Like, because I didn't wear them for one day, I don't know why, and my legs were so sore at the end of it. So I was like, I've got to keep them on. Yeah, they really helped.
Noted.
Yeah. But 22 hours, that was bonkers. Really dangerous.
Yes.
Yeah, very irresponsible. Never doing that again.
Yep.
Don't recommend.
I
Don't do that.
also would recommend not doing that.
Yep.
Yeah. So I had made some mince pies with my aunt.
Back here in Melbourne.
Back here in Melbourne. We took the time, made the effort, because it's not just a quick sort of process. It's like there's a lot of steps involved and blah, blah, blah.
Also, mince pies are so good. I love
and
mince
this
pies.
is my grandmother's recipe as well. This is like the first time that I was doing it. And so it was like a real symbolic, you know, blah, blah, blah. Brought them up. My mum had brought them up from when she had come down to Melbourne a few weeks prior, and we made the effort, like made sure that she got them, made sure that they were in the freezer, and she also was like, I'm not going to eat any until you guys come up. And then Christmas Day arrived, we have our dessert. I put probably about like 8 or so on the plate, just so then if people want to pick out whatever. And I left the rest in this green bag, this plastic bag. And my aunt, who lives up there, different aunt, not the one who I made mince pies with. I should also preface that my mum and her husband give their sort of like food scraps to my aunt and uncle for their chickens, because they have some chickens, right? So they love to nibble on the watermelon. I don't know, whatever chickens do. Anywho, so she took this bag of mince pies thinking that it was food scraps for their chickens, and which it was not. And so I had said, like, hey, guys, where's this bag of mince pies? And then I think it was by the point that it was just too late, then that next morning because I was also staying at my aunt and uncle's house, the next morning I went out to where the chickens are and I saw on the ground mince pies. And my heart just sank. Because I was like, oh, that's all my hard work and effort right there on the ground.
And the chickens didn't even appreciate it.
They didn't even eat them.
Yeah. Oh, really?
They didn't. Oh. So it was basically like all these mince pies on the floor, just with like all this dirt and chicken poop and whatever. And I was like, oh. And then my mum because my mum brother and messaged and said, you know, blah, 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 mince pies. And he wrote back going, yep, the chickens have got it, yum, yum. And I was like, I know he doesn't know what this sort of it all means, but I'm just like...
Or because he's staying in his house as well, so he can't really have a meltdown.
No. No. So I was just a bit peeved.
I would have cried.
It sucked. It really sucked.
Yeah, that's a low light for sure.
Yeah.
I remember you telling me and just being like, what can you do?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like it's, and you know, granted, yes, it's just food and it's blah, blah, blah. And there was still some left. It was just like.
It's symbolic.
It was symbolic, and it was the amount of time and effort that I went through to get it and make sure that they were there.
That's it. It's like you made something. It doesn't matter if it's food. You made something.
Yes.
And you made something to share with people, and it was taken from you and treated like garbage.
Yeah.
That's an awful feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, agreed. And thankfully my mum was also as equally pissed, and she's like, oh, but, you know, would swear and she'd be like, blah, blah, blah. So it was sort of at least something that, you know, there was another person who understood the nature of it all.
Yeah.
But it was still just, all that time and effort. And because I knew how much people loved those particular mince pies and, you know, I made sure that Mother brought them up and, you know.
Yeah.
It was just, and then I would just sort of like discard it. So I was like, oh, say it.
But you got to eat some?
Well, they had alcohol in them, so I couldn't.
Oh, so you couldn't even eat any?
Well, I had tried one because I was like, oh, maybe, but I noticed a bit of a...
You felt it.
It's like very, very minimal amount of alcohol that I would actually have in it, but I could still sort of feel it. So I was like, I'll leave them anyway. There was still 8 that, you know, that my mother could have anyway, so in the freeze they are.
Just for reference, you're allergic / have a sensitivity to alcohol.
Yeah, alcohol. So, ingesting, if it's on the body, it's fine. You know, alcohol swipes.
Oh, yeah. They're fine.
Those are fine. But, ingesting alcohol, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah, that was a bit of a low light.
Really sorry.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Also, definitely make alcohol-free ones next time. At least some.
Yeah, well, that was my aunt. That was just following the recipe.
Yeah, still, like, section off a bit. It's not that hard.
I'll know for next time.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
whatever.
anyway.
Next low light was all the dead animals on the Hume and the Pacific Highway. Yeah,
I would agree with that.
That was awful.
Yeah.
Awful.
Oh, you know what actually is really awful? Coming down, you know, like unfortunately you do see a lot of dead animals, unfortunately. Most of the time they are the kangaroos.
Yeah, a lot of kangaroos, a lot of wombats.
A lot of wombats. I saw an echidna or two. Yeah, I know. Birds, of course. Lots of birds. But yeah, I saw this, like, not a, I would say maybe a joey, but like a sort of like a teenager joey. I don't know what they're called. I saw that and it was still alive, but it was on the side of the road. And I was going past and I was like, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. Because I was like, please don't jump out, please don't jump out. And I was like, please go backwards, go back. Don't try to cross the road.
That's the thing. Like, the whole time I was thinking, like, why don't they, like, wall it off?
It'd be a lot to wall off.
I guess, but at the same time, it's like they built this open road. Cars are going 110 at minimum, really.
Yeah.
Across.
Let's face it, a large majority of the
time. Over that. Yeah, 2 lanes either way. And there's a gap in the middle. And they built it in the middle of nature. And it's like...
you see the occasional, like, rope that's above it. You know, for, like, you know, possums and stuff like that. But those are few and far between. There's no, like, you know, nature bridge. You know how, like, I think it's in Netherlands, they've built basically like bridges where it's, you know, so they fence off and they basically fence the bridges, and so basically just build nature. So it's like a bridge for all the animals to get over.
I guess so, but it's also like, I feel like when they built the road, they should have walled it off initially, because it's like, the animals shouldn't be crossing the road ever. There's always cars going really fast on it. So
I know. I'm not a fan, personally.
It was awful, really, really awful. And especially, like, on the way up, I didn't see many. I only saw a couple. But on the way down, I must have seen at least, like, 50 to 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was horrific.
On the way up, I had a roughly 2-hour detour. So what had happened was apparently a truck carrying batteries, like large batteries, not, you know, little AAA or AA batteries, had caught on fire. So they had closed the entire, I want to say Hume, both directions, so no one could get in or out, past the town of Yass. So everybody had to obviously detour around and whatnot. And, you know, this is just before Christmas, so a lot of people are on travelling and wanting to go, and wonderful. And my sister was like maybe a couple of k's ahead, so she was like, oh, we're all getting turned around, we're all getting this and that, whatever. So she was turning around, so I was like, oh, okay, well, I've got a detour that I can do. It's down this, like, you know, this road, I'll go this way. What a decision. Because one, it was like basically a dirt road, and we were flying through, we were going like woo woo woo, and then eventually we had to turn off and turn onto this other dirt road, and then that's just when it went to a standstill. So probably for about an hour, maybe like every 10 minutes, we moved 200 meters.
Oh, I hate that.
It was right. And, like, mind you, this was also 35 degrees. I had a dog in the back. John was there. He heard me complain. He was very, very patient. As it turned out...
He's a saint.
He's a saint. As it turned out, my sister was, like, a couple of cars behind, but I didn't know because the reception was also awful.
Yes.
Awful.
Yes.
And then eventually you saw a police car drive down to then eventually guide traffic. Once they had arrived, we were actually moving a lot more, a lot quicker. But there was people who literally, I saw them like turning around. There was people who obviously, 2 people in the car, so they just got out and they were walking just because they were like, I'd much rather be walking than just sitting in the car, which fair enough, totally understand. But the whole detour, which like we actually, on the way back, we calculated and it was 7-8 minute drive turned into 2 hours. So we had to basically like detour around this particular fire, had to then go through the town of Yass to then get back onto the highway to then get back onto Goulburn. So by the time we got there, we were so exhausted. Like we were just, I was cranky, it was hot, you know, all the above. It was just not a pleasant time.
How far is Yass from Goulburn?
About an hour.
Oh, wow. So you're like so close to getting there.
Yes. And that was the other thing, like, you know, the amount of time from Melbourne to Goulburn is roughly 7 and a bit hours. Yeah. So, you know, we've done it multiple times, or seasoned vet, but usually about 3.5 hours per, like, like we get up to Albury Wodonga, stop there, have some lunch, and then we drive on through because it's, you know, 3.5 hours. What's 3.5 hours? Add another 2 on top of that. Not fun.
Yeah, fair.
It was not enjoyable. Would not recommend at all.
That's fair.
So I messaged you and was like, hey, just FYI. And I think they had reopened it by the next day anyway.
Oh, a couple of days later.
Yeah, but it was still just, it was awful.
Yeah, I believe you.
Anywho,
next one. So I haven't told you about my night in Sydney.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Well, you haven't told me about your night in Sydney.
I haven't. I don't think I have. I don't think so.
No, I don't think you have.
So, basically...
Now that I know something has happened.
So, yeah, on the way up, 22 hours, that was crazy. So I was like, I'm definitely going to have to book a night's accommodation.
Yes.
I'm going to have to.
Yes.
So I picked a place close to... I talked to my friend who lives in Sydney.
Yep.
And she was like, it's not really safe to stay at my place. She doesn't have room in her place. And, like, I'd have to be outside, blah, blah, blah. Yep. Whatever. It was too complicated. So I was like, I'll book somewhere near there. So my options... So basically, like, I booked it the night before and it was Boxing Day. So...
You can understand.
Like, pretty pricey.
Yes.
So the options were, like, cheap or very pricey. And I was like, okay, well, I just need a bed. I just need a bed. That's it. So the options were like, that haunted place. No. Which I didn't want that.
No.
Or I could book this place, which I'm not going to name for now, but it's like a chain hotel. And I was like, I've heard of this chain. It should be fine.
Yep.
And it looked basic, but it didn't look bad. Like, I was like, it almost kind of looked like a hospital room.
Okay.
Like, just very, like, bare bones.
Yep, fair.
Yeah.
Look, that's all we need. It's just a night.
That's
just need a bed.
That's it.
Yep.
So I, like, online, it said they were open till 10. Didn't have anyone at the service desk after 10 p.m. So I called them up just to make sure. And when I was on the phone, they said they're there till 9 p.m.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, okay, no worries. So I just have to arrive by 9 and I'm fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So I got there at 8:40.
Okay.
And they said that was a late check-in. And they said they couldn't get a hold of me. They didn't have my contact details. Like, the place that I booked through, like, the website, didn't have pass my contact details. So that was already, like, off.
Okay.
Yeah. Then I got into the room. It was basic, like, but fine.
Yep.
Whatever.
Clean, that's all we need.
That's it. Just got changed and then went and saw my friend Ruby.
Yep.
So I just, like, wanted to check in and, like, get my stuff and then go.
Yep.
So went and saw my friend Ruby, hung out for a bit and then came back and there was no one at the front desk. Like, they were gone. So I got into the room and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to check the bed. Because I was like... I was going to I brought my own bedding, like I was going to take it off anyway, but I was like, I'll just check it just in case. So check the corners, that was all fine. And then I looked at, like, the duvet bit and there were some red stains. And I was like,
what kind of blood is this?
That's a bit sus. Opened the duvet, covered in bugs. Covered in bugs. I took photos, I'll throw them up. I don't think the photos even capture.
Oh, gross.
White sheets, black bugs crawling around. Yeah. I've never seen bed bugs in my life. So I was like, that's crazy. And I just had that thought to check. Like, I've never checked a hotel room before, slept in plenty of them. And I was like, I'm just going to have a look. Yeah, bed bugs. Anyway, and like in this, like, chain hotel, like this famous chain. So whatever. Anyway, like...
That's concerning.
Yep. So I was like, shit. Like, took some photos and then, like, got out of there. There's no one at the front desk. They didn't tell me, like, they didn't give me a number to call or anything. So I looked at my booking form. I was in my car at this point, and they just had, like, they didn't have a number. No, I tried calling the number, but they had an email. So I sent them an email, and I waited for a little bit, and then I fell asleep. Anyway.
In the car.
Yeah. So I slept in the car overnight. Yeah.
If the options were car.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is the other thing. Like, you can have an allergic reaction to bed bugs. Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
As we know, I don't like bugs.
Yep. Yet again, like, I have never seen bed bugs before in my life.
I have never.
Yeah.
Like, I also have never, like, I've been to some not so reputable places and, you know, I'm like, surely this is the time. And they've all been like fine.
Whatever.
God, that's gross.
So gross. And, like, I was like, well, I guess they're bed bugs because it's a bed and it has bugs in it.
Yep.
Whatever. Anyway, so I emailed them, didn't hear back, and I just, like, left. It had, like, a fast checkout where you just, like, drop your key and then you can leave. So I did that and I was like, okay, I'll just wait to hear back from them. Firstly, I didn't even take photos of the red stains. They're saying that they were paint stains and they didn't find any bugs. And I have photos of the bugs. I didn't get photos of the blood stains, the obvious blood stains, but they've acknowledged that there were red stains in writing, but there were no bugs, even though I have photo evidence. And they're refusing to give me my money back, even though I literally didn't stay at their hotel. So I'm escalating that.
I think that's a very good idea.
Yeah.
Because it's almost like gaslighting. It's like, hey,
they're gaslighting me.
The photos that you took of the bed bugs in our beds didn't happen.
And it's like, it's not even that much money, but it's just like, I couldn't even stay at your fucking hotel. Like, what am I paying for?
So I damaged my car.
Yep.
Annoyingly, it's the antenna. So we're obviously for the radio. I don't listen to the radio, so it doesn't affect me at the moment. But it is something that I will have to get replaced. But we went to a Woolies car park that's underground, and I was like, perfect. There's a spot in the corner. So I was reversing, and I heard all of a sudden this like crunch, like a car getting like it's that crunch, and I was like shit, what is this? Like the rear alarms didn't go off. I didn't hear anything, so I was like, oh my god. So I went out, had a look, and I looked down and I couldn't see anything at the bottom of my car, and then I was like, what the it just took me a couple seconds, and then I looked up and saw where the area was, and I was like, fuck. So basically because it's a blue car, it's got like this blue fin, and then it's sort of like the cover for the rest of it. That basically had sort of come off, and then the fin underneath had just completely like separated, and the cable was coming out and stuff, and I was like, now I have to go buy a new fin, and if I took it to the particular company to get it done, I'm like, it's an extra $280 just to get them installed, and I'm like, can I do it myself? Is this one of those things? And
look up DIYs.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm just like, it was just one of those things. I was like, I don't want this. I don't want it. But like the car was fine. It was still drivable, everything like that. It's more of an annoyance.
Yeah.
Just
quickly on the note of unexpected expenses.
Yeah.
Firstly, super scared of getting a speeding ticket.
Yeah,
because I didn't realise about the average speed cameras in New South Wales.
Yep.
I learnt that lesson once I was going, I was like, why is there 2 checkpoints?
Yeah.
And I was like, it's averaging how fast I'm going.
Yeah, so whenever I go through them, I always try to do the speed limit.
Yeah, no, but it doesn't matter because it's the distance.
I know, but it's also still, I'm still slowing down for you guys. But also at the same time, I tend to do an average speed of...
above the speed limit.
Well, 112.
Okay. Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah. I mean, I had my, cruise control, and I was on 111. So. But anyway, on the way up, I was like, I'm in a rush. I've got to go. And then I was like, oh, no. Yeah. Because I was like, it's an average speed checker, like a normal one.
Yeah.
And then I was like, no.
I know. It is. It's real interesting.
So number 2, low light. We already kind of discussed it, but charging my car all the time.
Yeah.
So basically, I did so much research into this after. My car, the capacity is 480 Ks.
Okay.
Allegedly. And I think if you're driving around the city, it's fine.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, it's not about the distance, it's about the power you're using.
Yes. And if you're just doing, short distances or...
It's the speed.
Yeah.
It's your speed. It takes power to gain speed.
Yes.
And maintain it.
Yes.
Especially when you're going up and down hills.
Yes.
And the thing is, the Hume is it's mild, but you're on an incline and decline the entire time.
Yes. Yeah, which I realised after, when I was going back, I was like, oh, I see what she's talking about.
It's all hills.
Yes.
Yeah. So...
Well, pretty much going over the Great Dividing Range, so...
Yeah. An electric car, this is so different to petrol because it's you're not really looking at your revs or whatever as you're driving, generally. But basically...
usually no.
No, not generally. Unless you're making a loud noise and you're like, what the fuck's going on there?
Yeah, what's wrong with my car?
Pretty much. Basically, if you're below 15 kilowatts, you're fine. You're getting what you see. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, if you go above that, and the thing is, on the Hume, I was at 30 the majority of the time. So instantly my range goes from 480 to 240. So I was stopping every 2 hours.
Yep.
Yeah. Every 2 hours and a bit. And I to give buffer.
Yes. Yeah. And also the charge was an hour.
An hour each time.
Yeah. So you pretty much think drive 2 hours, stop for an hour.
Yeah. So that's why I really enjoyed the road trip. It was very
time.
relaxing.
Yeah. However, that's also why you were awake for 22 hours.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
So, and I looked into other cars, charge at twice the rate mine does. They do 150 kilowatts. Mine goes up to 90. So even on a fast charger, because there's Tesla chargers which are 400 kilowatt, you'd charge up so quickly, but I can't use them. And also I can't even get up to that speed if I wanted to. So... I definitely, after that road trip, I was I really wish I'd bought a secondhand Tesla. But even so, any other brand or any other model, the model that I bought specifically is very much for city driving, not for long distance driving. Even though it was very comfortable and, lovely to drive, but just in terms of stopping to charge all the time, it's a huge hindrance. And also, because I couldn't use Tesla chargers, kind of dangerous as well.
And also because you're by yourself too.
Yeah, by myself. Yeah. A woman by myself.
Yeah, it would have been different if you had, even if it was, I had gone with you or something like that, just to sort of break up the driving as well.
Yeah.
So then you can sleep and not be away for 22 hours?
Well, I mean, like, as long as I break it up, like, because I wouldn't do that again. Like, it's just not. But then if I had a Tesla and I could charge in 15 minutes or 20 minutes, maybe it would have been fine.
Maybe.
You know?
Yeah.
And also, Teslas have bigger batteries, bigger capacity, and charge faster. So I hate Elon Musk. I didn't even consider getting a Tesla, but after this road trip, I was like, I would get one.
I would wonder, because you know how you're also looking at like the Hyundais and stuff like that? I do wonder if those would have been better.
I don't know how fast they charge. And I don't
Anyone
know the
who
capacity.
knows, let us know. Comment below.
And also, I just thought about this literally yesterday. I was like, I wonder if my regenerative braking, like, if I should have turned that off. Because the thing is, it slows you down, so you have to push faster. But then when you brake, you gain power back. So I was like, should I have turned it off for the road trip?
Maybe on the long distance part.
I don't know. I didn't think
There's
about that.
There's a big learning curve about electric vehicles for sure.
Massively. And yet again, like, my car was so nice to drive. Like, even I drove my dad around a bit, and he was like, oh, it's so comfortable.
Yeah.
It's like very smooth.
It's a very comfortable car.
Super comfy, roomy, great to sleep in.
Yeah, as it turns out.
Perfect.
Twice.
Perfect to sleep in. But yeah, to stop and charge all the time, a huge hindrance.
So my last low light, mind you, just reminding everyone this happened on the same day that I broke my car.
Yeah.
I was doing one of my, as I mentioned before, favourite things, gardening. I was outside. I was, cleaning up a lot of the weeds and stuff like that. And I was in a particular lavender bush and I was cutting it back because it started dying off. And I felt this sting, and I don't know if I can describe it, but it basically felt like someone was putting like this hot poker into my skin, and I just instantly felt it, and I was like, oh my God, like, to the point that everybody came out and was like, like, are you all right? And I was basically, and then all of a sudden I've heard this buzz up over here. And I was like, what the fuck? And then I basically realised it was a wasp, because the stinger wasn't in there and it was still buzzing, so obviously it wasn't a bee.
He was like, I'll get you again.
Yeah, I felt it, and I basically instantly went inside to just put some water on it just to, calm it down. And I still have the mark that it left, a little turd, but I was just like, the most agonising pain, because it felt like a hot poker or something, but also also sort of like acidic at the same time.
So like pouring like acid into
it. It sort of felt very much like that, and I was like, oh my God,
so painful.
So then just like basically washed it off a little bit, and then got a ice pack and just sat down for the next hour or so just to sort of cool it off. But
did you cry? I would have cried.
No, I didn't actually.
Okay, good for you.
Yeah, well. Yeah, no, I was actually a little bit more worried, because I remember as a kid, like, I was allergic, or allegedly, to bees and wasps. And so I was sort of like, okay, let's, watch out for the signs and make sure everything's fine.
I wasn't even there with an EpiPen to help.
No, see, the one time with your EpiPen. But yeah, so I was like, okay, just make sure everything's fine. So I think I purposely tried to stay calm, and I just Googled and was like, and then eventually a couple of days later I was like, what are wasps good for? And apparently they're a good like pest deterrent, and they've got a very vital role in nature.
Do they?
Allegedly. Do
they? I didn't think they did. I know bees are important, but wasps.
Yeah, actually I'll bring it up, because it's actually...
defend wasps.
They are crucial for ecosystems as natural pest controllers, predators and pollinators, helping to balance insect population by eating pests like caterpillars and aphids, fertilising plants, figs and orchids, and even breaking down organic matter.
Okay.
So allegedly, wasps are beneficial to the ecosystem.
Allegedly.
I don't know. I know they say these things, and like they beat bugs and whatever, but I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah. PR team from Team Wasp. Get in touch. Defend yourselves.
Yeah, well, the bees have a great PR team.
They do.
Yeah.
Wasps. 2 reps right here.
Yeah, exactly.
So on Christmas Day, actually, I think it was after we watched Past Lives and we were talking about dating and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, my dad was like, no one's ever going to want to date you with your illness.
Okay.
Just a passing comment. Yeah. So
I have opinions, but that's fine. That's fine.
So a few things to keep in mind. My dad does love me. He's a very loving person, and I love him very much. We have a good relationship. So, however, the thing is, he's also an undiagnosed ADHD boomer.
Yeah. Thank you for emphasising the boomer.
Yeah, boomer. He's a boomer, and undiagnosed ADHD. Definitely has ADHD. Definitely autistic. Not much of a filter. And he's also a boomer from Eastern Europe. So really didn't grow up with any need for a filter. People just kind of ran their mouths.
Also a white man.
Also a white man.
Privileged.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Also a white man. And then, like, actually I mentioned on here, my dad has ARFID. We can talk about that in a sec. You know ARFID? Like that eating disorder that's, like, about, like, being picky but to, like, a pathological degree.
Like, because I know that's me with autism, that, like, I have textural.
Yeah. But, like, severe.
Wow.
Because I forgot how, like, picky my dad is as an eater, which is so funny.
That's right, yeah, you were telling the story.
He's so picky, and, like, my stepmom was like, why are you like this? And I was like, he's autistic. And he was just, like, quiet. But then he, like, is, like, making fun of me for, like, having eating issues. Anyway, the other thing to keep in mind is that my dad's also a misogynist.
Oh.
Big time misogynist. True. Yeah, so,
I forgot about that.
Yeah, like, he treats me differently because I'm his daughter. I'm like an extension of him to a degree in his mind. Yeah. But he generally sees women for their utility. You know? Mm-hmm. So, like, you know how, like, cancer patients get warned that their partners will leave them? He, like, I hate to say it, but
he would leave.
I think so. I think he'd be like, this is too much for me. I gotta go.
Yep.
I mean... That's not what I signed up for.
Yep.
So, anyway, he said that, and I went back to him, and I was like, no, you wouldn't want to deal with it because...
Nice.
You can't look after yourself, and you need someone to do it for you. Yeah. And he was like, taken aback, and he was like, yeah, that's fair enough.
Oh, so then he was sort of backtracking.
Yeah. And then a few minutes later, he was like, I would date someone with a disability if they were intellectual. And I was like, oh, really? Would you? You've really changed your tune. Also, since when am I fucking disabled? I forgot about that. I was like, I'm not disabled. What are you talking about? I need accommodations, but I'm like, this is news to me.
What was your dad on? Like, why did he bring it up anyway?
I don't know. But anyway, yeah, he said no one would ever want to deal with me because of my illness.
Well, that's factually incorrect.
Yes, I did also mention that. I was like, that's not what I found, actually.
Yeah. Completely.
Anyway, you voice your opinion.
I think, to be honest, you've mentioned most of it, but I was just like, it was so bizarre. Because, like, it's not true, for one, that people don't want to date you because of your illness. And two, that's just incredibly rude.
Incredibly rude. Incredibly rude, but hurtful.
Very hurtful and unnecessary.
Yeah.
It wasn't even like you were talking about illnesses, I presume.
No, not at all.
You weren't even talking about you, I would assume?
No, we were
like,
just
there was
talking about
no reason to bring it up.
Nope.
It was just to be mean and
he wasn't trying to be mean. It's like he was like doing me a favour by telling me, oh, by the way, nobody wants you because of your illness. Just FYI.
But like that's why I'm glad that you said, because it's like, no, he wouldn't want to date someone with your illness. There's a big difference. It's a huge difference. It's like, he doesn't want to date someone. That's fine. That's his prerogative. You also don't want to date your father. You know?
Yep. Or any men like him.
For one. Yeah, or men like him for two.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's just sort of like, what was the point of bringing this up?
He doesn't think ahead.
No.
It's just like, oh, it's here and now it's here.
I'm not happy.
So, yeah, that was really, really hurtful. I didn't like that.
Fair.
Yeah.
I think that you're completely justified in that.
But then I went pretty light on him, but, like, I did make it known, like, no, you don't want to deal with it. And here's the thing, like, actually, part of this conversation, he was talking about how amazing my stepmom is because she does so much for him. Like, wakes up at, like, abnormally early times, like, bake bread fresh for him and stuff like that, you know? So he can have organic bread handmade for him in the morning. That's what I mean. Like, that's what my dad's looking for in a partner.
Yep.
Like, someone to, like, parent him.
Enter the misogynist.
Yeah.
Yep.
But, like, genuinely, like, if anything, she's like a carer for him.
Yeah.
And then he's saying, like, I don't need any care.
No.
I just need accommodations. Like, hey, I can't do this. Hey, I need to work around this.
Actually, yeah, that is really funny that he's bringing up the fact of, like, you know, not wanting to be with someone, like...
Yeah.
Who has an illness of some kind, or you're not going to find anyone. But then at the same time, this is coming from the guy who basically has every accommodation for him.
Yep.
That he doesn't even need. Yeah, no, that's not.
And this was my dad's biggest complaint with my mum as well, that she didn't, like, mother him enough. Because she was busy working and she couldn't be up at the crack of dawn baking fresh bread for him.
I mean, did he provide a...
No.
That's the
Before
thing.
you ask, no.
No.
It's very much a 50-50 household, except she does the lion's share of the labour. Yeah?
That's the thing I don't fully understand. Like, I get the people who want to have that, you know, stay-at-home wife type of vibe. You know, I get it. Totally. Yeah. And there's women who want to have that, and that's perfectly fine and reasonable.
Yeah. I mean, however, I think it's really dangerous because if they leave you, you're fucked.
Yes.
But, yeah.
Yes, it's definitely look after yourself for sure.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, these guys who are saying that they want these things can't even afford to have that lifestyle.
Yeah.
So it's like, how can you expect a woman to do all this for you if you can't provide that one little thing that they need?
Yep.
So
that's the thing.
Oof.
And it's not even like that job is a million jobs, and it's not adequately compensated.
Absolutely not.
Unless they're giving you a salary on top of paying for everything else. Yep. That's when it's kind of fair.
Yes.
But like, I don't know any women who are getting a salary who are stay-at-home mums.
Mm-mm.
You know,
it's unfortunately a lot of women's labour is unpaid.
Yep.
Because it should just be done.
Unpaid and unappreciated.
Very
invisible labour.
Oh, God, yes. I mean, that's another topic.
So back to slagging off my dad.
Yes.
So yeah, he said that, and I found it extremely fucking hurtful.
Fair.
And also, yet again, untrue.
Yeah,
from my experience. Yeah, I've had evidence, and even like I told you, like when I went on dating apps, I wasn't short on options. You know, and I was actually surprised because I was really scared going in, and him saying that just kind of like reinforced all my fears. But I guess like at the same time, like I now have evidence against that, so I'm like, no, it's just you and people like you.
It's interesting that like you have those fears, but I do wonder if it's like your dad's influence.
Maybe because I know someone like that.
Yeah, because you know someone like that.
Yeah.
And obviously they are also close to you as well.
Yeah, I was so surprised. Like, I was so happy on my trip because I was actually like, it was fine. Like, everything was fine. No issues. I just brought my own food with me. That's it. And I guess, like, I could have got food there. I just thought it was safer to just go with my own.
Yeah.
Because basically, like, I have a histamine intolerance, so I just need everything to be quite fresh. And you can't guarantee how fresh something is unless you know where it's come from.
Yes.
So I have, like, a butcher and a greengrocer I go to that I know like stuff is fresh and they know about my illness and stuff like that, and they're very accommodating. But like I didn't have that in Brisbane, so I was like, better not to risk it. I'll just bring my own food.
Well, this time anyway.
That's it. And it was completely 100% fine. Yeah. No issues whatsoever.
Yeah.
I was totally normal. It was a normal trip.
Yeah.
Except
that would have been a nice feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, except your father.
Except my father. Making it known that he was like, this is weird. Because I mean, like, he just kept offering me food and I was like, no, you're not. Are you not getting this?
No,
he was like, do you want some chocolate? And I was like, no. Like, I can't have it.
Well, I guess he also hasn't been around you since having the illness either.
No, he has.
Oh, he has?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he has.
Oh. When?
He like came down for my birthday last year. He came and visited me like when I was in hospital.
Oh,
Remember that time I was in hospital and almost died? I was on a drip. He came and visited me then. He thought I was going to die.
Which one?
The time when I was really, really sick. Like I was at my lowest weight ever. I was on a drip.
I
for
know
life.
That one.
And my dad came to say goodbye to me.
Wow.
You know? So he came and saw me then. He's well acquainted with my illness.
Yeah, but I guess it's like different on day to day.
Yeah, seeing it day to day.
Yeah.
And being like, oh, hey, I need to cook my own food. No, I can't go out for dinner. Blah, 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 blah.
No, I can't have chocolate.
No, I can't have chocolate. Keep your chocolate. Keep your 100% cocoa chocolate away from me, you absolute 100%? Psycho. Yeah. Like 95%, 100%.
The more you talk about your dad, the more I'm like, how do you even take his opinion on board anyway?
I know, right? What a menace. Okay, so the next thing my dad said, that I'll have trouble dating because of my intellect. He was like, I had to settle. You'll have to as well. Or you'll be alone.
I have so many thoughts.
Yeah, because basically I'm smart and like most people, I guess, that he's come across aren't.
I mean, he's not incorrect.
He's not wrong.
There's
truth to what he's saying.
However...
But he was like, yeah, basically like, I had to settle, you will as well.
I don't fully understand though. How does he want someone who's smart but also like a stay-at-home wife?
The most important thing is stay-at-home wife. The most important part is misogynist.
Yeah.
But then...
Because I'm just sort of thinking like usually women who are quite smart tend to have a career or have a job or...
Tend to be ambitious. Tend to have goals of their own in their own life.
Yeah.
To feed that intellect. They need that.
And we're definitely not saying that stay-at-home wives and mothers aren't, but it's usually...
No, it's just generally like if you have got a brain that's churning, you need input.
Stimulation.
Yeah, and I think a lot of like people would want to be stay-at-home mums, but they do maternity leave and they're like, actually, I can't do this.
Yes, it's a lot.
That happens a lot of the time.
Yep, you know? I know of a lot of women who that has happened to.
And the thing is, like, if you were financially comfortable and you could like have your own hobbies, like have your own life, maybe it would be easier if you are someone like who has a busy mind. Mm-hmm. But you know.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's not really suitable.
Yeah, totally.
But anyway, like, this is the thing. Like, he loves being around me because we can have, like, heavy chats and stuff like that.
I feel like a lot of this is projection, to be honest.
You reckon? Probably.
Because he obviously would never be with someone who's ill. And so I guess he's worried that that's something that he's going to happen to him and he'll get ill.
Oh, what do you mean? He already has here and there.
Oh.
I mean, like, he's had so many accidents and stuff like that.
True. And also he's in his 70s now.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's all downhill from here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just sort of feels like a lot of projection that he's like, oh, intellect as well. Like, it hasn't worked for me.
Actually, can I circle back for 1 second?
Yeah, go for it.
You know how you said that, like, it's projection? He is in a relationship where he's, like, being caretaken. And, like, that's not even something I want or need. But he's in that. And then he's telling me that nobody would ever do that for me. What are you on about?
I don't understand.
Maybe it's because I'm a woman.
Yeah.
As a man, that's his God-given right. But as a woman, I'm actually, like, betraying the cause.
You know what I really appreciate? How your parents got you as a child.
I know, right? To make their lives hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because really, to be honest, like, your mum got the opposite of what she wanted, which is, in one way, great. Now, not so much back then.
Yeah, my dad's getting a mixed bag.
Yeah.
He's like, I love this part, don't love this part.
Yeah.
Oh, he also mentioned that I'm a feminist and that'll make it hard for me to date as well. He said, like, feminist derogatory. He was like, she's a feminist.
You know, to be honest, I'm kind of glad I haven't met your dad.
Why? He needs a good, verbal beating.
Yeah.
He didn't like that I threw it back in his face. He was like...
I'm not used to women talking back to me.
Yeah, I don't like when women talk back.
Yeah, I don't like women having an opinion. What is this?
Yeah, women having opinions when this isn't legal.
Yeah. Anyway. I guess he tolerates it because you are half of his DNA.
Yeah.
So.
And sometimes he takes it on board. Like, literally, like, a few seconds later, he was like, I would date someone disabled if they were intellectual. I was like...
Will you, though? Will you?
Yeah, and also just the fact that he went to disabled. I was like, because I can't eat chocolate, I'm disabled.
I know. I love that that's his bar. You can't eat chocolate, so you're disabled.
Because I keep turning down all the food he's offering me. He's like, oh, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
No one could deal with this.
I was going to say, do you believe anything that he was saying about it?
Well, no, but that's consciously, but unconsciously I have those fears.
Okay.
So it's like, anytime someone rejects me, if that happens, then part of me is like, oh, that's why. Reinforces
having
that.
Granted your opinion on him and his personality aside, still your dad.
Yeah.
So it's like his opinion holds a bit of weight.
It holds something.
It holds something.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's still just not appropriate.
No, but that, and then, yeah, also because I'm smart, no luck with that. And then also I'm a feminist, sort that out.
I do find that really funny because I'm just sort of like, I feel like those are the things that someone's going to love you for and be like, oh my God, amazing.
Mixed bag. Oh, actually, I've had a really not so good time lately. As in, like, I've been objectified a lot, like being catcalled and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Just my experience with men has been very, like, looks-based lately. Oh. And I've been like, oh, actually, like, this isn't the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
that's not be good.
There are sometimes positives, but not often.
Being, I don't know, treated well for your looks is, like, good on a day-to-day basis. Yeah. But then when you interact with men, it's bad.
So the common denominator is
men. The problem is men. Because this is the thing. They dehumanize you.
Yeah.
They treat you like you're just an object.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't think they're used to having women know that, understand that, and reject it too.
Yeah. It's like, whoa, a lot of complaining.
Yeah. A lot of back talk for someone.
Yeah, for a table. Yeah. What do you mean you don't like that I'm resting my hand on this table? Yeah. You know? It's like that.
I do.
It's like that, and I'm not loving it.
Oh, God, that really annoys me. That grinds my gears. All said and done, it was just unnecessary.
Yeah, totally unnecessary, hurtful. I would never say anything like that to him.
Rude.
Yeah.
Like, it's one of those things that he really, really should have thought, because it's also like, I'm saying this to my daughter.
But I think that's part of the reason why it's like he feels like he can be honest with me, fully honest. Which also, like, I appreciate in many ways, but at the same time, I'm like, what the fuck are you thinking?
Well...
You don't have to say everything you think.
No, and I think also, like, there's sometimes when... I do the same thing. I sometimes say things, then I sort of will like, okay, well, I either didn't mean it the way it came out or, was interpreted or whatever, I get it.
14-mouth disorder. Yeah,
but there's some things where I'm able to go like, oh, let's just think about that one first, because the person, especially when it's an opinion of someone else, you may think that it is reasonable, it's fine, it's, might be mean, but they need to hear it or something like that. But there's also times when you have to be like, oh, actually, I think if I say this, the person will not interpret it that way.
Here's the thing. It's like that rule of thumb. It's like if the person can't change it in 5 seconds, don't mention it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
So it was like that.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I can't change this, so what now?
Yeah.
Why tell me?
Yeah. Because if anything, it just sort of strengthened those fears and doubts that you have.
Yeah.
Which, that's not what we want.
No. So.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That was all like, it's fine. Like I was just angry.
Yep,
like I was
fair.
like hurt and angry.
Fair.
But like I defended myself, and then like he really doubled back.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like we sort of have discussed, that they don't like standing up to bullies. And in that sort of regard, it was a little bit of a bullies type situation.
He didn't mean it that way, but that's how it came off.
No, I know.
Yeah.
But also, he's your parent.
Yeah.
And he should have known better.
He's also the one who, like I told you, like left me at the swimming pool when he would go swim laps and stuff like that, and I could have like drowned or been kidnapped or whatever.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, his decision-making abilities are questionable.
Totally. But also at the same time, like, he is a father. He is a grown adult.
In name only.
Yeah, I know.
Here's the thing, also, because my dad lives in a different state. Like, we've spent the majority of our lives, or majority of my life anyway, separate.
Yeah.
I think if I was around more, he'd have someone pushing back on him.
Yes.
And being like, hey, like, think about this.
Yes.
You know, but he doesn't have that, so he's just free to, like, roam around with these boomer thoughts, never being questioned.
Yep. Which, to be honest, he probably really loves.
Probably. Sorry, we had to open the door because it's really hot. And
it is. It's Melbourne in summer.
Yeah,
so.
Sure is. At least it's not humid.
Yeah, look, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
That was another low light in Brisbane, 70% humidity. 70% humidity.
Yeah. Even the people who live in Brisbane permanently said that it was terrible and it was like really humid.
Yeah.
So
also, I asked my dad, I was like, how long does it take to get used to the humidity? And he was like, you never do. Like, I just felt nauseous the whole time.
Yeah.
Pretty much, like, just a low level of nausea.
Yeah.
The entire time.
You know, I don't know if this, whatever, but basically, like, humidity stops your body being able to cool down.
Oh.
So when it gets really humid, that's why it feels, because your body needs to calm down, cool down, so it wants to sweat. So my body goes into overdrive whenever it's humid, and I just sweat, and it's disgusting and gross, and I hate it.
But then you can't cool down.
No. And I run hot anyway, so it's just a terrible time all around.
It's gross, and I don't understand why people live there.
Oh, because apparently it's pretty or whatever.
Like, it is pretty, but, like, if you feel sick all the time... Because that's the thing. Apparently, like, you don't get used to it. Like, you just feel sick all the time.
Yeah. You know what? Anyone from, like, Queensland or subtropical and above, let us know.
Let us know. Like, what's the appeal?
I mean, I know it's pretty, but, like it is pretty. What else?
Yeah,
we need facts.
Yeah, because, I mean, like... You know, I don't know. I can't justify things being pretty with feeling sick all the time.
Yeah, agreed.
And feeling like gross.
Yep, agreed.
All the time.
Agreed. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for coming back.
Happy 2026.
Happy 2026.
Happy New Year and all the above. Hope everyone had a good break over Christmas and New Year period.
For sure. And what better way to bring in the New Year than to subscribe to our channel, follow us on every platform.
Yeah, because
if you haven't already.
To be honest, that would just make your year.
It's a good luck thing. It's a luck thing.
It is. We will bestow good luck upon everyone who subscribes.
I will personally bless you.
Yeah, she will. She's a witch. She can do that.
That's right. Yeah. Oh, but also now it's 75 subscribers on YouTube. Although it dipped to 74 and then it went back up to 75.
We'll take it.
Why did someone unsubscribe? Why would you unfollow us?
I know. That seems so bizarre.
And we didn't even release anything at that time. I was like, what's going on?
Yeah,
whatever.
I don't know.
Anyway.
Don't know. Maybe it was the lack of releasing.
True.
Maybe that's what it was. They're like, not enough. We need more.
Yeah.
Could be.
True.
Anyway.
Okay.
All right.
Cool. Well, that's it. Join us next week for another episode. I've got topics prepared that we couldn't have covered today. It would have been possible.
Way too long.
Way too long. And we'll see what the weather's like then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully not hot.
Hopefully not hot.
Or at least a bearable temperature.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye. Miss you.
Love you.